Estate planning ABCs. Property or accounts you own, that's called assets. The person who receives them, that's a beneficiary. A change to a will is a codicil. The legal term for a person who has died, that's a decedent. The person who carries out the will, that's known as the executor. Someone acting with a duty of care, that's known as a fiduciary. When a court names a caretaker, that's known as a guardian. A document naming who makes medical decisions, a healthcare power of attorney. When someone dies without a will, that's called intestacy. Joint property owned with survivorship rights, that's known as joint tenancy. Someone with access to important documents, that's known as a key holder. A legal arrangement you create during your lifetime to hold and manage your assets is known as a living trust. A trust created for the benefit of a minor is known as a Section 2503 Minor's Trust. A person who validates signatures is considered a notary. When assets are given directly to a beneficiary, those are known as outright distributions. The court process after death is known as probate. A formal refusal by a beneficiary to accept an inheritance, allowing assets to pass to alternate beneficiaries, is known as a qualified disclaimer. A flexible trust that could be modified or terminated is known as a revocable trust. The individual or institution appointed to step in and manage assets, if the original trustee is unable to do so, is known as a successor trustee. A trust created under a will, which only takes effect after death, is known as a testamentary trust. A law allowing assets to be transferred to a minor through a custodial account is known as an UTMA account. The process of determining the fair market value of assets for estate and gift tax purposes is known as valuation. A legal document that states how a person's property should be distributed at death, known as a will. A nickname some practitioners use as a catch-all in a trust or will is considered an X provision. The income, like interest and dividends, generated by trust and estate assets is known as yield. Local land use rules is known as zoning. Follow for more estate planning education.